anyone else in my eyes. You know, yeah, you gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It's a fight, you know, but.
Gervonta Tank Davis and Terence Bud Crawford, two fighters from completely different divisions, somehow have a rivalry that overshadows even their toughest opponents. This time, it wasn't sparked by a tweet or a cryptic Instagram post. It unfolded live on television for everyone to see. And this isn't merely about headline-grabbing trash talk or clashing egos. There's a personal edge here that runs deeper than the usual boxing drama. Let's break down what's really going on.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break you.
Before we dive in, let's be clear. Tank and Crawford compete in different weight divisions and have never faced each other in the ring. Yet rivalries don't always begin with punches or training sessions. Sometimes it's a matter of pride and reputation.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or
Man, I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways.
Tank Davis made his name as a flashy, undefeated knockout specialist, at least until he faced Lamont Roach, but we'll get to that in a moment. On the other hand, Crawford is methodical and ruthless in the ring, quiet, precise, and already a two-division undisputed champion. His achievements are impressive, yet many question why he hasn't squared off with Canelo, and the criticism is hard to ignore, with some suggesting fear is holding him back. Both fighters are top tier, but far from flawless. And that flaw is enough to fuel their back and forth. This tension has been simmering for months. Tank has been dropping subtle shots, claiming he could rise through the ranks and take on anyone, even the best at 147 pounds. When fans brought up Crawford, Tank leaned into it rather than dodging the question. Naturally, Crawford didn't let it slide. Every time Tank's name came up, Crawford made it clear that Tank hadn't faced opponents anywhere near his level, not even close. That exchange set the first real spark.
What I'm saying is everything Crawford knows, Canelo, and he knows it on the job better than Crawford because of his resume. So, hey, Crawford got the Batman IQ when he's going up against Tony Stark. Canelo ain't drooling dumb, and Crawford is the skillful, knowledgeable. Canelo knows more than Crawford in the ring because he did it. He has better on-the-job experience than Crawford. When it comes to IQ, it may be Canelo who's the IQ. And I'm trying to let you guys know, on-the-job experience counts. Canelo got better experience at this than Crawford. Crawford, on the other hand, is a better athlete, but that doesn't mean he has higher IQ than Canelo.
Both fighters are top tier, but far from flawless. And that flaw is enough to fuel their back and forth. This tension has been simmering for months. Tank has been dropping subtle shots, claiming he could rise through the ranks and take on anyone, even the best at 147 pounds. When fans brought up Crawford, Tank leaned into it rather than dodging the question. Naturally, Crawford didn't let it slide. Every time Tank's name came up, Crawford made it clear that Tank hadn't faced opponents anywhere near his level, not even close. That exchange set the first real spark.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
Not even entertaining catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And, what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing? You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
All right,
I'll welcome him.
By the time both fighters appeared on the same live broadcast for a boxing panel, everyone could sense tension in the air, but no one expected it to explode. At first, the discussion was harmless, just a chat about boxing's current landscape. Crawford sat confidently, looking every bit the champion, while Tank appeared noticeably on edge, aware that all eyes were on him. Then the conversation turned to the pound-for-pound rankings. Tank's name came up, and in an instant, the atmosphere changed completely. Five, when the topic turned to pound-for-pound rankings, the conversation got real. Names like Inoue, Canelo, and Usyk were tossed around, and then Tank Davis came up. Questions were fired at Crawford. Could he see himself facing Tank, maybe at 154 pounds? Crawford made it clear, dropping down in weight wasn't on the table, and neither was backing down. The exchange highlighted the tension and set the stage for what was about to unfold.
Pound for pound right now.
We got me, we got Inoue, we got Canelo, we got Usyk.
Put Davis in there?
We could put Tank in there.
Who you struggling with? If it's not Tank off top, who you struggling with?
Thinking about other fighters, you can put Tank in there.
You and Tank Davis, you guys have gotten into it a little bit. Would you be able to give an opportunity to a 35, 40 pounder?
At what weight? 154?
Would you entertain it? Let's say 47. Let's say
I ain't going back down to 47.
You ain't going back down. You don't want to cut the weight.
I can't cut the weight.
Despite the difference in size, despite the enormous risk each fighter would face, and despite the fact that one of them would have to step far outside their comfort zone, the fans are clamoring for this matchup.
Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me, you don't know me, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including Will, win. Fuck.
Question for you. You're a proud father.
Fans are eager to find out if Crawford can handle an opponent with genuine one-punch knockout power, who will crack first under intense pressure, and ultimately, who will emerge as the true champion.
GervontaDavis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and, daring to be great.
You would fight him,
man. Tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him come and touch me.
Oh man, Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Let's tell him come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147.
Ooh, see, oh man,
you gonna have a pre-count.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
Back to Tank Davis's fight with Lamont Roach. Overconfidence against Tank can quickly backfire, yet his style is a careful balance of measured aggression and precise, high-accuracy punches.
Gotta ask your thoughts on Tank saying he'd knock out Terence in 6 rounds. You think he was playing, trolling, what? Selling tickets to his new fight?
Was that like his tweets? Like
he said it on video. Huh? He said audio. He said it. He's like, if I tap that chin, he chinny.
Listen, Terence has already hired us for any of the little guys. Anybody 130, 26, 30, 35, Gary Russell, Tank Davis, cannot go to get to Terence Crawford without going through us. Rolly Romero, leave Earl Spence alone. You see what I'm saying? You come over here and you get that ass whipping too. You know what I mean? Leave them big guys alone. Stop trolling them, right? They're best 147 pounders in the world. They're the best 140 pounders.
Gervonta Davis's defeat to Lamont Roach wasn't merely a mark on his record. It shook the boxing world to its core.
So we're gonna do easy work or challenge. My name's 6 fights. Tell me easy work or challenge, all right? So we got Devin Haney.
Easy work.
Shakur Stevens.
Easy work.
Keyshawn Davis.
Super easy work.
Super? Damn. Lomatico.
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a minute. I say he a challenge because he a vet.
Crawford.
The only reason why I say a challenge because his size. He a way bigger guy.
The last one, Lamont.
Challenge.
Gotcha.
The turning point came in the 9th round, when Roach caught Tank off guard with a sharp combination that sent him reeling and electrified the entire arena. At one point, Tank even went down on his own during the fight, which wasn't counted as a knockdown.
Too much confidence against Tank is a recipe for disaster. But it's low output, high accuracy.
Good body shot there from Tank. There's another body shot from Davis. Straight right down the middle. Always a weapon against the southpaw. Lead left hook by Roach in the jab. Nothing there. There's a chopping right hand. Good punch from Roach. In fact, our unofficial scorer, Larry Hazard.
Yeah, when Pitbull 5. Tank's starting to open up a little bit here.
There's a lead left and their body work from Davis.
Ooh, there's that right hand again from Roach.
Remember what I did to you when we were teenagers? And there it is. The words are being thrown at each other. Let's see if the punches start being thrown, and yes, they do. There's Davis, lands the left. Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right hand by Roach. So good success here for Roach in round 7. Davis. Oh, there's a right hook to the body by Davis. Ripping that right hand. Roach rips the left hook to the body.
And Roach is faring well for himself here.
Oof. And Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach. And there's a left uppercut that lands for Roach. Davis digs to the body. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee.
You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up. That's a generous call from Roach.
Did he not take a knee?
Not take the mouthpiece to come out.
That's what I thought.
Oh, here comes Davis. Davis exploding. And Roach took the shots and fired back some of his own. Short left hand from Roach.
Roach landed a clean shot that sent Tank's glove to the canvas, though the referee didn't count it. Even so, it was obvious to everyone watching. Roach was sharper, more aggressive, and had the hunger for victory. That win was unquestionably his.
Really in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, like when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around and love you again. You know what I mean?
Terence Crawford didn't hold back, taking the opportunity on live television to call out Tank. He insisted the knockdown was legitimate, argued that Roach had been robbed, and pointed out that Tank had been exposed. Crawford's remarks painted Tank as overhyped and underperforming, and the worst part, Tank had no comeback. The boxing world witnessed it all, and instead of defending him, fans and analysts alike were calling him out. That's why a matchup with Crawford isn't just hype anymore, it's essential. If Tank wants to reclaim his status, make a definitive statement, and silence the critics, there's only one path. Face the top pound-for-pound fighter and prove he belongs at the summit. Strategically, Crawford hasn't shut the door, but he hasn't rolled out the red carpet either. Instead, he threw down a condition. First, Tank needs to defeat GervontaDavis. And let's be real, Keshin is no easy warm-up.